Hello and welcome! My name is Dragonita Violeta and I'm so happy that you could visit my channel. And it's already May, and with May, it's Mermaid. But I wanted to give it a little twist, specifically a swap. As we all know, mermaids are a mix of human and fish. Split them in half and put them together and you got a mermaid with top human and bottom fish. But we'll make it a reverse mermaid. Top fish and the bottom human. But I guess I gave mine a further twist where it's actually 100% fish and bottom human. So 50% human? I searched if there is an official term for a reverse mermaid, but it actually doesn't have any. So let's call them fishman or fishmen for the sake of the video. Let's get to it. First, I collected references and inspirations from Pinterest. My first search was creative legs. So silly, right? But there were a lot of good stuff. Starting from that, I searched for some fish species that would fit the legs I've got. When it looked good, I started drawing. The one that I was inspired to do the most is the fighting fish, and had a very clear vision when I saw these pictures. Wanted them to wear armor as contrast to their flowy, flowery fins. Definitely wanted them in pink. Fighting fish are aggressive in nature as per name, so I wanted them to be a very beautiful looking knight. Out of all the fishmen that I've made for this video, I would say that the fighting fish was the smoothest processed of them all because its design is quite set on stone. Its color, its concept, its props. I really had a clear imagination on how I wanted it to look like. So it was not difficult to design it at all. And it was very enjoyable to make something very pretty. As we all know, fighting fish have a wide variety of colors and different fin styles, so it was very tempting to not make all of these fishmen all fighting fish. I wanted to discover new fish to draw. Actually, they are definitely very beautiful fish. So it's quite easy to make designs out of them. So I really wanted to push myself to research unique or exotic fish and try to make something out of these. The next one is the platinum enlicheri or enlicheri. I'm sorry if I did not pronounce that right. After researching, it did not really give me a very specific audio tutorial to how to say it. So let's just say that once. I don't know for you, but this is my first time seeing this fish. At first, I thought it was some kind of salamander like an axolotl, like its antenna flesh, but it seems like it was actually fish and it grows out the fins or whatever. I got to achieve my mini mission for this video, which is to discover a unique and new fish, something to research about in the future. Most likely, I'll be putting on descriptions on my discoveries on this fish after this voiceover. This was the most difficult design to do out of all the fishmen I've made for this video. I had no idea what I was doing. When I saw the detailed lacework in the shoes that I put in my reference, I kind of locked into that concept. So I incorporated the lace and the ribbons or like the strings to the design. Last but not the least, it's the Ranchu goldfish. When I first saw it, I immediately thought that they were a schoolboy. They'd be wearing a cute yellow hat that is with the uniform of Japanese school boys and girls, went with black shiny shoes, since here in the Philippines the uniform would be black shoes and white socks, and I wanted the socks to be a little loose so that there's a bit of sloppiness to his appearance, making him look carefree and cute since he's just a little kid. Actually, when I was making the mood board for all the fishmen, the Rancho goldfish was the last one to be added in, and I just whipped up the references, not thinking about it too much. But surprisingly, he is the second one that I was most inspired to design. For the colors, I really played with it a lot and I love the palette. For him, like the reds and the oranges, I made it conveniently look like they were his freckles and his blush, and wanted to make the red on his head shaped organically so that it kind of looks like hair. Added some finishing touches and he was done. The fishman designs are finally done. But before I show you the finished products, I wanted to say thank you so much. We are at 800 plus subscribers, but 895 as I am recording right now. So we are almost at 900 subscribers, and I am so thankful, guys, for all your support. And I look forward to making more quality videos for you guys to enjoy and watch. I also noticed that I've recently made fish content like Steve the Fish and the speed paint of an art piece I made for someone. If you haven't seen them, come check them out to get the full fish experience. Speaking of mermaid, I also designed a mermaid last year. You can take a peek at them if you're interested, and they're still available for adoption. Now back to the video with the fishmen and some headcanons I have for them. First, the warrior fish knight. He's a prince who's forced to go into battle because he's actually good at it. If he had a choice, he wouldn't take a chance of having even a scratch on his beautiful being. His room would always be filled with fresh flowers and munch on pretty pastries. Porcelains. They would be very soft-spoken or not talk at all, very gentle and graceful in all their actions. They would love to collect moonstones and put them in a shallow pond in their garden where they would often relax at night while looking at the moon. Rancho goldfish. He's always happy and very sweet. He'd have the same expression on his face going to school and going home from it. Excited to meet his friends and play with them and go home and tell his family all about how fun school was. His lunch will always look pretty and well made and has lots of extra snacks to share with his friends. And that's all of the designs for this video. It was very fun, and actually I thought they were gonna end up as just silly and funny beings, but they actually turned out quite good. I hope you enjoyed the experience of watching me draw them, and as well as watching me conceptualize on how each of them are gonna look like. Most likely by this time I post the video, they would be available for adoption if you are interested in adopting these cute little fishies. For this video, I only got to make 3 in terms of time constraints, but please do tell me in the comments if you are interested in me continuing the series. As you saw, I still have a lot of references for different fish, so it would be nice to explore more if you are still interested in that. Thank you so much for watching the whole video, and comment down below which was your favorite fish. God bless, stay safe, and see you next time.